What's up, everybody? Welcome to MyDunnLife, and this is where I take you and my adventures on two wheels or four. Today I'm out on the Dead Man Dyna, and we're riding with Nash, who's on what was my Sporty, now his Sporty, and we're heading out to Schaffners Drive out in Baltimore, Ohio. The location recently reopened. They did a big remodel of the place. It's been around for quite a while, and we're definitely out taking advantage of what we can. Weather's been kind of back and forth. We actually had a nice little storm roll through, so it kind of cooled it off. Wasn't sure if we were gonna get to ride. Wanted to give a few updates on the Dead Man Dyna. If you noticed, and if you saw my little YouTube short, I said, did I ruin the Dead Man Dyna with the Batwing fairing? If you happen to watch Chopperfett, this was his Batwing fairing. He wasn't real happy with it, and I understand why, and I'll explain that. So if you ever get a chance to meet Chopperfett in real life, he's a pretty tall guy. Let me tell you, his videos don't show his height as much as it is in real life. Even surprised me just a little bit. And I can tell you that with my particular Dyna, it puts the wind right at my visor level, and so it definitely adds a lot of buffeting and a lot of extra noise into my helmet, which I don't know if you can hear that compared to my previous videos, but I definitely notice a lot more wind noise coming into my helmet, and I definitely feel it. Now for Chopperfett, it would have been really bad, because it would have been probably his whole face would have been getting hit pretty heavy with the wind, so it wouldn't have done him any good. It does offer great chest protection, which is really what a lot of what I wanted. But I can fix, I think, my problem with this windshield with a taller upper piece windshield, and that is in the works. Now, I will say that I had to mount this fairing in a very unconventional manner, and if I haven't done a video yet, I probably will release a short video at least talking about how I used a set of the Harley Davidson factory clamps and made them work with this fairing, because I couldn't get the mounting kit. Now, Chopperfett did have the mounting hardware for the windshield side, but he didn't have an extra set for the bike side. He was using the set that he uses for the I think it's the Gauntlet windshield, I think he's using. And so he didn't have an extra set of fork clamps that he could give me. So that, and also unfortunately, Memphis Shades only sells the windshield side. They do not sell just the clamps. So you have to buy the whole kit to be able to mount this up. So I kind of re-engineered a little bit the factory mounts and made it work. And I added these Harley windshield bag with the I had to do a little trimming to make it fit, but I do plan on getting a taller curved upper windshield, and then I'm going to get the actual Memphis Shades bag, and then obviously the proper mounts for this windshield, because it'll push the windshield back a little further and a little further up, which I think will actually help with some of the wind buffeting. So also I have just did it yesterday, added a set of the air shocks that I bought at a flea market for like, they were literally was like $5 a piece. I was like, you know what, for $10, you know, I'll, you know, if they don't work, they don't work. So far, they seem to be working. So on the, I did them just like I did on the Sporty. I put some Schrader valves, because the stock tubing kit that's designed to be able to fill them up both evenly at the same time is just horrible. It really does leak. So yeah, it's one of those kinds of things that just sucks. It is what it is. So the Schrader valves solve that problem, but obviously then I have to fill up each side individually and all that good stuff. I'll take it how it is. You know, beyond that, not a whole lot else has been going on with the Dyna, but just trying to ride it as much as I can. More miles, as many miles as I can. I wasn't sure if he was going to stop or not. But yeah, we no, I wasn't about to either. I've actually done several bike nights. Did 2 of them with Mr. McStache. You haven't seen his channel, make sure you follow him down below. He's the one that gave me the tuner for the Dyna. And so far it's been doing okay. It had one little weird incident where it like changed values, and I'm not exactly sure why. But so far it's only done that the one time. But of course, right in front of the sheriff's office. But anyway, so yeah, it's just like I said, just been trying to enjoy the bike. Like I said, I have tried a couple of times doing the dual motovlog with the wife. She's actually been riding with me quite a bit more than she normally had in the past, and since I kind of got the bike set up better for her with a taller Sissybar and a bigger backrest, which may be something I haven't even mentioned. I did add the taller backrest and put a larger backrest pad, and she really likes that a whole lot. She's still complaining about the heat on her right leg near the exhaust. I do have a possible fix for that, but it's going to require me to take the exhaust partly apart and then you know, get that all at least partly wrapped with header wrap, and then we'll hopefully that'll solve the problem with it burning the inside of her leg. Anything to make the wife happy. So where am I at as far as what I've put into this bike? I've got a rough number. I don't know if, you know, I can't say it's a completely accurate, because, you know, like anything else, you're just buying stuff sometimes and you're not really keeping track. I probably should have kept track, but I didn't. I just wanted to get it up and running, get it rideable, and then been just dealing with these little tiny things in between. So paid about $5,500 for the bike. Let's say I got roughly $500 in the bags. I've got $100 in buying the tall Sissybar. It was probably another $100 for the backrest pad and the luggage rack. Let's see. I've got about $75 in the grips. I probably got $150 to $200 in the windshield. That's, you know, taking the trip out to Kansas City and back, you know, food and all that good stuff. And let's see, I spent another about $150 doing all the tune-up, another $45 roughly in the idle air control valve. I did do the relocation kit. That was another $40. The relocation kit for the rear, that was another $40 that I bought used. I think I got like 10, maybe 12 bucks in the charger for this. Other than that, brake pads was another, let's see, I think they were 35 a piece, so let's say 40, let's say 80 bucks there. Oh, and then let's say $6.25 for the tires. So that's, you know, I'll figure that out, put the total here on the screen. You know, I still think I'm still in the value of the bike, I think. As far as all that, considering what I've you know, added on, that's not really that bad. I mean, I could sell it and at least make it even, what if not maybe even a little extra than what I paid for it. So most of it I've got, you know, my own personal labor and time. So, you know, you can figure that up however you want to do there. But it's been a fun bike. I do enjoy it. I love getting out and riding on it. I'm doing the full Dyna Bro today. I'm doing, you know, the flannel. But yeah, I mean, it's been just nice having the wife on board and riding with me to some of these different events and hanging out with people. And, you know, our kids are grown, pretty much grown up at this point. My son's 18. My daughter will be 18 coming up in this January. So, you know, we got, I won't say we got more time to do things, but we definitely don't have some things that we have to worry about with the kids, because they can kind of do their own thing. Hopefully we'll see. The bunch of guys are going to try to do Virginia Moto Meetup number 2 here towards the end of August, and then the 5 Dirty Bikers meetup is literally the weekend after that. So hopefully I'll have a chance to really get down some miles. I'm feeling a little more comfortable about taking this thing on the longer trips. You know, trying to do more and more miles just to get more familiar with the bike. It's definitely, I will say, it's definitely harder with trying to do the moto vlog when the wife's on the back, and it's mostly just because I'm still learning, you know, how to you know, handle the bike 2 up and all that. And so it's, you know, it's a growing learning experience, and I'm sure all of you that have, you know, had your wives riding on the back, it's something you've had to learn how to handle the bike. It is obviously much different, a lot more weight to handle. And that's one of the reasons why I put the air shocks on, because the stock shocks would bottom out on a good bump. I did have some preload adjustability for them, but I'd already bought these shocks, so I figured I'd at least give them a shot, see if they actually work out pretty good. So far, I like it. It definitely, it's so weird why shocks would make such a big difference on, like, being able to flick the bike back and forth and how it turns and things like that. But shocks make a huge difference, and I've already decided that next year this is going to get the cartridge kit, I think, from Progressive for the front to improve the handling that much more. So that's kind of my plans for the bike coming up over the course of into the next season. I'm sure over the winter I'm going to be ordering parts left and right, getting the bracket kits and getting the front suspension pieces, things like that I want to do. So let me know down in the link below, or down in the description below, what are you doing on your bike? You know, how's been your riding season? Has it been wet? Has it been dry? It's been a very wet season, and I don't like to ride if I don't have to, especially the short stuff in the rain. So, you know, I understand on a long ride, I suck it up. But as far as the short stuff, riding around the state, I'd prefer, that's a cool airplane, I'd prefer to be as dry as possible, but I am prepared if I need to for a rain. So again, let me know in the description down in the comments below, what are you doing, what you riding. This is we're in Baltimore, so this is me signing out. We're gonna have you with a little bit while we're at the thing here at the end, and so ride safe and ride often, and we'll catch you in the next video. Later.